I want to start with Macys. Good story here. The stock is up better than 7% pre-market. Yeah. And it can use it because it's down 23% year to date. So looks like the fiscal year off to a solid start. Middle and higher income households continuing to spend at Macys and its stores. Remember, Macys also owns Bloomingdale's. And the CEO saying they're benefiting from the bankruptcy at Saks because some of those shoppers are now moving over to Bloomingdale's. Yep. They also own the Blue Mercury Cosmetics chain. There are a ton of those here in the city. Sales there rose more than 1% last quarter, but the lower income consumer remains pressured, according to the CEO. So Macy's forecasts stronger than expected sales in the current quarter, but the full year outlook disappointing. They're actually calling on the Iran war and tariffs. They say that could dampen consumer spending in the fiscal year.
I just go for the wooden escalators. It's like,
they're still there?
They're still there, and I didn't know them really as a kid. It wasn't like my childhood.
Okay.
But it's just this little moment in Midtown Herald Square.
Yep.
Of, this is what it was like.
Brings me back to like Miracle on 34th Street days when you see that, right?
I mean, you guys lived it, but to me, it's just this cool little Macy's thing.
A little New York, history. All right, let's talk food. And breakfast. General Mills, maker of Cheerios, Lucky Charms, but also other brands like Betty Crocker, Pillsbury.
That's my go-to.
I know you love it here at Bloomberg on the 6th floor. But it's not.
I learn new things about you every day.
Exactly.
And goldfish. You like your goldfish too. I don't think that's a General Mills product. But anyway, we digress. General Mills reporting results for last quarter that missed Wall Street expectations. Like its competitors, it's having to lower prices because demand is weak. A lot of folks not buying as many packaged foods, processed foods. They want fresher, less processed options. So PepsiCo, Kraft Heinz, General Mills sort of getting caught up in that. General Mills,
No, excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Are we at the point where they're changing the colors?
Changing, of the Cheerios?
Yeah, like of Trix. I mean, come on, it's a national event. This is the Secretary of Health, whatever, Mr. Kennedy. They're a first fruit flavored cereal, 1954.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And they're taking the color out, right?
I don't know what he's up to.
I don't know if people will still want to buy them if they're not colorful. That's the problem.
You've never had Trix at the Christoforous household?
No, I don't do that kind of cereal.
What, in the interview with Lisa and Alexis, they said
you have to be healthy eaters.
I'll get a little oatmeal. I'm not a cereal. This doesn't do it for me.
Next.
All right, Lululemon.
Now we're talking.
Look, Lululemon, analysts and investors were hoping they were going to come out and say, look, we got ourselves a new CEO. No, they don't. They're still searching. They did add Levi Strauss's former CEO to their board. That's not really helping to allay concerns about the company. Performance, they just can't seem to get back to the growth they once knew and loved. A lot of problems with their clothes. People are saying the sheer effect, where these pants that you can still see through at Lululemon. Tom leaves his Lululemons at home. So the stock is taking a hit today. Want to take a look at what Lululemon is doing. All right, so it's down about 2% right now, but Lululemon down 23% year to date. Activist investors calling for change there. Its founder, Chip Wilson, also calling for change and for a new CEO. So we'll see if Lululemon can turn things around, but it is not a pretty day for that company.
All the models in the Lululemon website are healthy. They're all cut and chiseled.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the look.
That's how they roll, I guess. I don't know.
They're not calling us. Lululemon's not calling us.
Let's go to the control room and take a survey here. Have we ever had Lululemon in the control room? Steve? No. Lululemon free.